What's up guys, this is Astranox, and this video I'm going to be talking about the live stream that just happened. Go over all this information real quick. This is the password for the box right here, so enjoy the free rewards. Okay, so let's talk about all the stuff that they shown. There's some really interesting stuff, there's some really exciting stuff, so let's start it off here. We got a puzzle. Foundation Day, a very special opening day. This is good because it's easy to do. You can just choose the mission that you want to do, whatever you like to do, and you get a bunch of rewards at the same time. Perfect. This thing is going to last for 2 weeks. Very nice. Heroes are getting buffed, and I'm going to be doing showcases for these heroes, man. I'm really hyped about Luna. I'm sure a lot of you guys are. Karik as well. Man, oh baby, Mort, is he going to be usable finally? What about roaming warrior Leo? I need to test him out with summertime Isaria, and we have Mercedes. Oh man, we're gonna talk more about Mercedes. She got enhanced. Mercedes is better. She's got her own artifact now. That is crazy. Apocalypse Ravi, are the buffs good enough? I mean, I'll cover this stuff. Let us know what you guys think about all that in the comment section. And we got some buffs as well for Merciless Gluton artifact, and that thing is going to be beast for warriors, you know, with CR combat units, manipulation, team compositions, and the artifact of Selene was buffed as well for some CR pushing when they use a non-attack skill. That is going to be pretty interesting, interesting on herself, and also to cut CR push team, to put that on a thief. Like, you could put that on a thief like that has CR pushing, and then you're going to be able to cut between if you're slower, so that is pretty dangerous right there. Okay, let's move on. Abyss floor 111 to 120. Man, it's going to be difficult. There's a 6-speed speed set that looks really good out of that, and as you can see, 15 gold transmit stone as well as a special frame. So good luck to everyone climbing. Oh, it's going to be cancerous, that is for sure. Oh my god, look at this speed set, 6-piece. It looks crazy good. Like, the ring and necklace are very good for offensive playstyles. And well, you can always reforge away the substat that you don't want, maybe the effect resistance, or maybe you don't care about crit chance. You're gonna reforge that for defense or something like that. But yeah, good luck to everyone pushing, man. Balance adjustment for the Abyss. So difficulty was lowered for floor 102, 105, and 109. Episode 3, Chapter 10, East Politia. Look at the design of those levels. It's always beautiful. And this destruction ring is looking real sweet. So good luck with the enhancement, guys. And good luck pushing the Episode 3. There's going to be selective summons. Yeah, Season 2. So get it done, man. Get it done. And good luck to everyone from the selective summon. I'll talk about that in a second. Mercedes got powered up. We got some skill enhancement and a new exclusive artifact, which is obtainable after you complete Episode 3, Chapter 10. This artifact is going to be really dangerous. And yeah, Mercedes is going to be very dangerous as well. Together, we'll make up for a crazy combo. And that's not cool for cleave teams, because that's another way to counter cleave. Great. Her skill 1 attacks 2 targets, and then it also increases her combat units by 15%. So she's going to be able to cycle faster. Okay, that's good. You know, attack 2 target. That's way more damage. Her skill number 2, Dimensional Rupture. A lot of stuff is happening here. I'm going to go over this real quick. 3-turn cooldown. 70% chance after skill up to dispel 1 buff. This attacks everyone. A lesser amount of enemies. More damage is dealt. And also, if you have attack buff, because her skill 3 gives attack buff to the whole team, she will activate Dimensional Rupture again. So you can potentially remove 2 buffs from the whole enemy team. Of course, it's a chance, right? And 15% NH resist. You need effectiveness versus the effect resistance of the enemy. And there's elemental and you know, advantage and disadvantage you have to worry about, right? And when you activate Dimensional Rupture again, the damage is lowered. It can only activate a second time once, and the Soul Burn increases the damage for 10 souls. So yeah, really powerful skill number 2 right there. Okay, her skill number 3, the Blazing Eye of Call. 3-turn cooldown after skill ups. This attacks everyone. It gives attack buff to the whole team. That's already really strong right there. She's a free hero, guys. But her powered up version is after, you know, the episode 3. So, right, you're not gonna have that hero as strong as this at the start of the game. A critical hit will increase the damage dealt. Cool, so that's like another crit damage multiplier or something like that. Immense power will remain throughout the battle. So when she uses this skill 3, she gets immense power. What it does is increases her attack by 15%, and she will revive if she goes down with 50% of her health. Man, that is really annoying. That is really dangerous, and I don't like that, man. As a cleaver, I don't like that, and she can only revive once per battle, and also, it is unaffected by any effect related to buffs. So it means that you cannot remove this buff away. You cannot strip it from her. So unaffected by any effects related to buffs. You cannot remove this buff off of her. It's not like a buff, but you can still use Extinction against her. I'm pretty sure it's gonna block it, or if you have something like an anti-revive mechanism, like a Sinful Angelica with Immortality going on, yeah, it can block it, I'm pretty sure. But still, that's going to be really annoying to deal with, man. So her artifact, Mercedes artifact, Magic for Friends. And this thing is only obtainable, it's an exclusive artifact for herself only. You need to complete episode 3, chapter 10, and it will be max limit break. And yeah, it only works for her. Let's look at what it does. Okay, so for her artifact, Magic for Friends, decreases damage suffered from a critical hit by 25%. That's already really good right there. That is like a Adamant Shield artifact for herself. When more than one damage reduction effect is granted, only the strongest effect is applied. If an ally is attacked when it's not the caster's turn, has a 15% chance to activate Dimensional Rupture. Can only be activated once every 2 turns. So she's got a counter attack built in that artifact. 15% chance, and the skill 2 is not a skill 1, it's a skill 2. It attacks everyone, can remove a buff, and if she has attack buff, you know, it can activate again, so it can remove up to 2 buffs, and that's going to be annoying. Extra damage happening passively, and you gotta be worrying about that if you're trying to cleave her, and she's got her buff to stay alive. If she went down, she can come back to life, and you have to worry about that extra damage that can happen throughout the battle, chipping away at your health. And when you're cleaving, you don't have that much health, right? You don't have layers of protection really, so it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be a rough hero, and she's got survivability increase because of the damage reduction from a critical hit as well. So she could be built like really bulky, and mages have high defense. I don't know about her base health, but still, she's gonna be, yeah, a problem. Selective Summon Season 2. This is gonna be hype right there. You have a guaranteed 5-star hero on the first pull, the pull number 10, 20, and 30. So that's really good for players that are really unlucky, usually with these type of things. Now this is 30 10 pulls, and the heroes that you can get are from the episode 3. They were released during episode 3. So you can also save a pull. So get something really good, but you want to try your luck to get maybe something better. Or yeah, I mean, you can save your pull, and more than once, you can override whatever you saved before. So at the end, if you didn't luck out with something better, you can just go back to the pulls that you saved. So yeah, really hyped about that, and I know a lot of players are gonna be really happy about that and gonna be getting one of your most wanted hero. So yeah, myself included, and really glad about this. And this is gonna be guaranteed 5-star too. It's not as bad as it used to be, like for Selective Summon when you start a new account and you don't even see a 5-star. Yeah, very nice. Equipment storage, my god, this is the best thing ever. It starts with 200 slots at first, and then you can expand that up to 500 slots, so you can buy 300 additional slots using Sky Stones. I'm super happy about that. You can enhance and extract equipment right within it. So yeah, I mean, you don't have to move your stuff around. You can keep it in there and yeah, work on it. So yeah, very, very happy because I got my 4 accounts. They're full, man. The equipment storage is full. I'm putting gear on heroes, like 3-star heroes, 4-star heroes, 5 stars I don't use, even 2-star monsters. I have gear on them just because I'm running out of space, and I've been shuffling gear around during free on equip. It's been a nightmare. But with this, man, this is a blessing. Oh god, I'm sure a lot of you guys are happy about that. Let us know in the comment section what you think about all this stuff so far. We got drop rate up for Alencia. She is not a limited hero with her artifact Aether's Wrath. So Alencia fell off the meta, right? She's kind of slow to get going, but she's still a really powerful hero, right? She's Earth, and her skill 3 attacks everyone, removes all buff from the enemy if it doesn't get resisted, of course, if you have enough effectiveness, if they're not loaded with effect resistance. You do that, right? You remove buffs, and then you have defense buff for your whole team, and then you also deal a crap ton of damage if you build her with high crit damage, and you have high health because her skill scales off of her own maximum health, and her skill 1 lands defense break for 2 turns. Her skill 2, if she gets attacked, she triggers a passive that can have a trample attack that follows her skill 1 if she's buffed up with it. So she can land defense break on skill 1, trigger the trample attack, and it deals a ton of damage. And she has a high amount of health, right? She has good survivability, like high survivability, especially with defense buff, and she can pack quite a punch. So definitely a very powerful hero. Alencia is not a hero you're going to be bringing in PvE too much, though. That's the thing. The next hero is really good for PvE and PvP. So we got drop rate up for Lilius with Bastion of Perlucia. That artifact is actually beast. Like, that thing is really good. Put that on a knight, and it gives immunity to the highest attacker in the team. It gives them a barrier based on the wearer of that artifact. I believe it like maxed out is like 25% of the max health of the knight wearing it. So that is beast right there, man. Like, it really helps a lot. The bearer lasts for 2 turns as well. Yeah, definitely great. And Lilius is a powerhouse, man. He can trigger dual attack with skill 1, skill 2 provoke for 2 turns, ignore effect resistance with the soul burn, can come in real clutch in PvP. And the skill number 3 attacks all, push back their CR, push her CR of Lilius by 50%, so she can follow up with skill 2 or skill 1. And the skill 3 also deals damage based on the highest attacker in the team. So you can have Lilius with high crit and crit damage, and you can scale that damage through the roof and kind of cleave. You can cleave players, you can surprise players with that type of cleaving, and they will not expect it sometimes unless it's really obvious that you have a high attack hero in the team like a Senya, right? So yeah, Holiday Euphine, there's different ways to go about it. We got drop rate up for Vivian. So her artifact is Dignus Orb. She's very good in PvE content. She's usable in PvP. You use her normally for cleaving. You know, if you land defense break, you use the skill 2 to attack everyone. If someone dies, you use automatically skill 2 again, and you can use it up to 3 times. Every consecutive use is like half the damage as the use before. And her skill 3 applies attack buff on the whole team, immunity on the whole team, good attack buff for herself. The immunity and attack buff, I believe, lasts 3 turns. The attack buff lasts 3 turns. The immunity, I believe it's 3 turns as well. Skill 1, you know, she gets CR push so she can cycle faster. The skill 2 is really dangerous though, because you can also soul burn it for even more damage. So yeah, definitely a very powerful hero in PvE content, and definitely a hero that you can bring along in PvP, and she can wear to Gil's Ancient Book. You can do some cool things with this hero, this Vivian, in PvP as well. Here it is, the Mystic Summon rotation. A lot of players are excited or not so much about it. Specimen says, but yeah, it's about that 4-star. Angel of Light Angelica. Another way to counter cleave. It's gonna be rough, guys. It's definitely gonna be rough. Don't try to chase for her. There's no pity. It's what, 1% chance to pull for her, and maybe you don't want Specimen Says. So yeah, it's gonna be rough. Maybe you should wait for the next recall. When they're recalling a 4-star Moonlight hero, you're just gonna get a ticket and you're gonna be able to select, you know, a 4-star Moonlight, and you can just pick Light Angelica. When that happens, you cannot do it with ML Leo because you know, you can't recall him when after the maintenance. So that's the thing. It's gonna be yeah, it's gonna be rough for Cleave. Cleave has been dead, and it's gonna be even more dead. So yeah, I mean, is getting worse by the days for Cleve, really. It really is, man. It's a sad story. Oh, God. Good luck to everyone pulling. I'll be pulling. We'll see what happens. I'll showcase her. And, well, if I get her, I have 4 accounts to pull. We'll see. We'll see. Hey, we got a new pack here, the Hope Pack. You can gift vaccines and save children's lives. All proceeds from the sales, excluding market fees, will be donated to vaccine projects for children in the global community. Very nice. You're getting a cute looking pet with them glasses though. Nice. And a special frame as well. This is gonna last for 2 weeks. Cool stuff. Very nice. Let us know what you guys think about all that in the comment section. But that's gonna be it for this one. I'm Astranox. Good luck with all ya do. Peace out for now.